This is the Ring Spotlight Cam Plus, and today we will see how it performs. Is this going to be better than the older Spotlight Cams, or even better than the new Spotlight Cam Pro? Well, let's find out.
Hello guys, LifeHackster here. Today we are going to check out the Ring Spotlight Cam Plus. And this is going to be the direct replacement and the newer version of the original Spotlight Cam. There is also the Pro version, which I reviewed a few days ago. And that model is not what it is hyped up to be. And if you haven't seen that one yet, I will link it down below. I will also tell you the differences between the Plus and the Pro versions, and also what's new, if there are any new features or changes with this new Spotlight Cam Plus. First, let's quickly check out the features. And this is mostly for viewers that are researching or planning to get Ring cameras. Ring cameras only record motion-activated events to the cloud, and if you want to view recorded footage, there is a subscription, which starts at $399 per month per camera, or they have the Protect Plus plan for unlimited Ring cameras for $10 a month or $100 a year. The Pro plan is if you have the Ring alarm and want to be professionally monitored. As to the Spotlight Cam features, it has two-way talk, manually activated siren, motion notifications, 1080p HD recording still in 2022, 140 degrees horizontal field of view, color night vision, and has two LED spotlights. Also, this Plus version only connects to a 2.4 GHz Wi-Fi. Now for current Ring camera or Spotlight Cam owners, the difference of this Plus version to the older Spotlight Cams, feature-wise, there's no difference. They're the same except for the spotlights, which are now in 3000 Kelvin color yellow warm temperature instead of the 4000 Kelvin whiter light. But the biggest difference is not on the features but on the power supply design. The older and original spotlights were designed differently depending on their power supply. Wired like their mount, and the plug-in versions have their step-down transformer on the camera body itself. So the power going into the camera is your home AC power, 100 to 240 volts. The battery version design, on the other hand, is what the new Spotlight Cams followed, where the bottom part is where the battery compartment is. And the plug-in version will now have a power adapter with 5 to 9 volts DC output. This design mostly benefits Ring because they only have to make and manufacture just one camera and sell it in 4 different variations, which they just have to package it depending on the power supply that the customer wants. If a customer wants to plug it in, then the camera will come with a power adapter and cable. Battery will come with Ring's rechargeable battery pack. Solar will have the battery pack and the solar panel. And wired, which is not available yet, will mostly come with a power adapter that can fit inside a junction box. And I'm actually interested in seeing this when it comes out. Software-wise, Ring also added 2 power modes that you can choose. Battery power, which will use the PIR sensor and will have a limited detection range plus shorter recordings, and wired, which is better setup, will use the camera-based detection, better motion zones and detection, and longer recordings. Now, one big benefit of this, if you set it up as wired and you also install Ring's battery pack, and if you have the Ring Alarm Pro setup or your router has backup power, when electricity is cut or out, the Spotlight Cam will continue to record motion events and upload it to the cloud. Now, I'll talk about the differences of this Plus version to the more expensive Pro in a little bit, so keep on watching. The Spotlight Cam Plus that I got is the plug-in model. Inside the box, we have some paperwork, screws, anchors, and cable clips, and we have another bunch of screws and plastic anchors. And we have an extra security screw. And we have the mount that has a base plate. We have the plug-in outdoor rated power adapter, and this is a total of 20 feet in length. And it connects to the camera via USB-C. And we have the Spotlight Cam Plus itself. Design-wise, on the outside, about the same as the older Spotlight Cams. We have the camera lens, mic and light sensor, and we have the PIR sensor here, and we have the LED strips on the side. On top, which is now plastic, is the setup button. On the bottom here is the speaker. And this one is just a plastic piece, and this used to be where the PIR sensor is. And in the back, we have the ball head for mounting. We have a rubber plug that covers the USB-C port for plug-in power or to plug into a USB-C solar panel. And you can twist to unlock and open up the battery compartment. And you can put in Ring's battery pack, and you can install a second one to act as a backup. Overall, the build quality is plasticky compared to the original one. Setting this up is easy. Just open up the Ring app, scroll down and click Set up a device. Security cams, scan the QR code, which is a small sticker on the side of the camera. And you can set this up either plug in or battery, which I'll plug this in. And just follow the prompts until the spotlight cam is set up. For installation, I'll be installing this under the eaves. Remove the mounting bracket from the mount and screw it into the ceiling with the 4 included screws. And for ceiling install, you need to adjust the orientation of the ball head. Open up the battery compartment, and you can slide out the ball head. Turn it around and slide it back in, and put back the battery cover. And slide in the mount to the bracket with the ball head cup facing out. Screw it in to lock it in place. Then loosen up the metal collar on the mount, and push in the ball head of the camera to the mount, and retighten the collar screw, and plug it in. You can also install this vertically or in a wall. A quick check on the settings in the app. When you open up the Ring app, you will see the recent snapshot from the camera. Click on it to get to live view, which loads up pretty quick. You can start two-way audio, which is full duplex. On the bottom here, you can turn on the spotlights and the live view will turn to full color. And you can manually activate the siren. When you end the live view, you will see the timeline, where you can swipe to the right to check the recorded footage. Click the gear icon to get to the camera settings. You will have event history aside from the timeline earlier. You have motion settings. In here you can adjust motion zones, adjust the motion sensitivity, on or off smart alerts, which would ring it is only person detection, no animal or vehicle detection. And we have light settings where you can adjust the brightness or set light schedules. Lastly, the motion warning toggle, even if this Spotlight Cam Plus is in wired mode, and also the same with the Pro version. They are currently not compatible. The older wired Spotlight Cams have this feature. Time to do some testing.
This is the video and audio quality of the Ring Spotlight Cam Plus, and this is in wired mode. Video clarity test at 10 feet, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. So this is the video quality of the Ring Spotlight Cam Plus at night, and this with its two yellow spotlights turned on, and this is what it looks like at 10 feet, 15, 20, 25, 30. So this is the video quality of the Ring Spotlight Cam Plus at night, and this with the spotlights turned off, and it has 3 infrared LEDs, and this is what it looks like at 10 feet, 15, 20, 25, 30. Let's see how many LEDs. Yep, 3 infrared LEDs.
We are going to test the motion alert notification speed of the Ring Spotlight Cam Plus, and it's 521 and I'm on my LTE connection. Also have the smart alerts turned on, so person detection is on. There you go. That's pretty quick. When you click and hold, you'll get a snapshot, and you can snooze the motion events here if you want. And when you click on it, it should go to live view. And it loads up pretty quick. Cool. It's 521. All right, it's 522. Let's check out the notification cool off of the Ring Spotlight Cam Plus. Status light is on. There you go. Less than a minute. Cool. For max detection range testing, I've set this up in battery mode. In wired mode, this camera, like the older wired Spotlight cams, can detect farther than 40 feet. So I'll just test this in battery mode, which it will use its PIR sensor. We are going to test the maximum detection distance of the Ring Spotlight Cam Plus, and this is in battery mode. And I've set the motion sensitivity to the highest and also have the smart alerts turned on. So I have person detection turned on. 40 feet. It detected me at 40 feet. How about that? Now we are going to test how fast the Ring Spotlight Cam Plus in battery mode, how fast it will start to record when the motion is going towards the camera. And I'm walking in my regular pace. Yep, got detected. And let me see how. There you go. Oh wow. I was just getting out. It's about 30 feet, man.
This is the audio quality coming out from the Ring Spotlight Cam Plus. This is the audio quality coming out from the Ring Spotlight Cam Plus.
Alright, as to the differences between this Plus to the more expensive Pro version, the Pro will have additional features like HDR, has 3D radar detection, and it has a color pre-roll in battery mode. But as to my review video of the Pro, when I tested these features, they fail big time. And the only other difference is that the Pro can connect to a 5 GHz Wi-Fi. Definitely the Plus is the better pick, even when Ring fixes the issues of the Pro. But in the overall scheme of things, these Spotlight cams still record in 1080p. And I give Ring a harder time because video clarity is just not there. And this is because of the video compression that they use and also the wider field of view of their cameras. Just for comparison, at 30 feet, this is what the Nest Cam battery can do, which I think is one of the better video quality camera that records in 1080p. And this is what Ring's footage looks like at the same distance. So my recommendations, if you're already set in purchasing the Ring Spotlight Cam and deciding between the Pro or the Plus, just save your money and get the Plus. If you already have the Spotlight cams and want to upgrade, well, just keep your old ones. And I bet the older models will also be cheaper if you can find them. By the way, my Spotlight Cam plug-in is more than 5 years old and still works. If you want a camera system that has better video quality, there are a lot of other brands that you can choose from that now can even record in 4K quality. Just watch more videos in my channel. Well, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching.